Keir Starmer is running scared. He didn't just lose control of the narrative, he lost the streets. This week, thousands of ordinary working-class Brits rose up and sent a message that Westminster could no longer ignore. And Starmer? He disappeared. No statement, no solidarity, no spine, just silence and the unmistakable sound of panic. For the first time since Labour swept into power, the mask has slipped. The people have seen the truth. The so-called man of the people stands exposed as the frontman of a two-tier Britain. One rule for them, another for the rest of us. From Doncaster to Dover, entire towns erupted. This wasn't a protest staged by lobbyists or funded NGOs. This was real Britain. Plumbers, nurses, lorry drivers, pensioners, men and women who've paid into this country their whole lives, standing together and saying, enough is enough. Welcome back to Britain Times. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe with the bell on. Now, let's continue with the latest UK news coming up next. What were they demanding? The basics. Common sense. An end to illegal immigration. A stop to net zero insanity. Justice for the victims of grooming gangs. A full inquiry. Protection for our farmers. Free speech, not censorship. And above all, a justice system that treats everyone equal. Simple, sensible, decent. Demands from decent people. But to the Labour elites, that's dangerous extremism. To Starmer's government, it's something to sneer at, or worse, to ignore. And yet this was no fringe movement. This was the voice of the nation breaking through the media blackout. You didn't see it on the BBC. You didn't hear it on Sky, because they were terrified of what it meant. The people are no longer asleep. They've woken up, and they're not asking for change anymore. They're demanding it. For too long, Starmer has played the part. The clean-suited technocrat, the Oxford-trained lawyer, the professional politician. He promised to be different, promised to clean up politics, promised to represent the working class. He lied. This government, just 10 months in, has already U-turned on nearly every major pledge, from pensions to planning, from farming to free speech. They've thrown their promises in the bin and replaced them with cowardice, incompetence and elitism. And the result? Rage real, righteous rage. One Reform councillor put it perfectly. This isn't just about Labour, it's about the whole rotten system. A two-party stitch-up where nothing ever really changes. Different logos, same lies. And now, as the polls begin to swing hard toward Reform UK, as public opinion turns toxic, Starmer vanishes. He didn't show up to defend his record. He didn't stand in front of the people. He ran. Because Starmer knows what's coming. He saw it in the faces of thousands in Doncaster, heard it in the chants in Dover. He knows that the old game is collapsing, that Reform is no longer just a protest vote, it's a rebellion. One caller to GB News said it best. I haven't voted in years, but Reform's the first party in decades to make me think maybe someone is listening. And that's the nightmare scenario for Labour. They thought they could cruise to power by default, riding the wave of Tory failure. But now the wave is turning, and it's turquoise. The Reform movement isn't built in Westminster boardrooms. It's rising from pubs, job sites, council estates, and village greens. It's the postman, the carer, the small business owner. People who've had enough of being sneered at, taxed into oblivion, and treated like second-class citizens in their own country, and Starmer's only response: to float Angela Rayner as his replacement. Really? This is the big plan. Replace the wooden puppet with a red-haired battering ram for high taxes, open borders, and class warfare. They say Rayner gets the working class because she didn't go to Oxbridge. But let's be honest, a northern accent doesn't make you authentic. Policies do. And hers, more tax, more bureaucracy, more green madness. She's just K-Star with sharper elbows and fewer vowels. The truth is, Labour isn't listening. And Reform is the only party saying out loud what everyone's whispering. The system is broken. The elites don't care. And if we don't rise up now, Britain is finished. This is the official channel of Britain Times. We only share authentic and verified UK news. We do not upload fake news or misinformation. Thank you for trusting Britain Times. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for daily updates. Stay connected for reliable UK news and updates.